There he is. Nice. Well done, sir. Here, Kazi. Kaz and I are here at Fort Stevens State Beach. We're camping out at a yurt this weekend. We're gonna do some razor clamming and some fishing tomorrow. So let's get out and have an awesome hunt. Here's our digs for tonight. We got a nice little double here. We got a futon, got a table, and most importantly, we got a heater. Pretty nice, I tell you what. So we're heading out razor clamming, and really you only need a couple of things. You need a good clam gun. I like the Claminator. It's got some awesome technology that helps pulling the clams out of the sand a lot easier. You need a mesh bag, you need rubber boots, and you need a shellfish license, which costs you about 10 bucks for the year, whether you're in state or out of state. Other than that, you're ready to go. Check it out, got my first razor clam. Not a bad one. This is a 3-year, maybe a 4-year. I see the other one in front of you?
Yeah, I see this one.
Still down here.
There's another one up there. Oh, there's dead. There's two right there. I see a bunch actually over here. I saw it at the bottom of that one. Yep. Nice.
That big sucker.
That's a big one.
We are in the kitchen at the DADventurer house. We've got our razor clams ready to start cleaning. We got the rest of our razor clams right here in the bowl. Check them out. They've been sitting in the cool fridge overnight. They're ready to roll. Now the trick to cleaning these razor clams, they're actually really easy. Essentially what you need is some boiling water. They need some ice water. And essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop these clams into the boiling water, and literally within 3 to 5 seconds, the shells are gonna pop open. And then you pull them out and jump them directly into the cold water, and they're done. So let's just get going. We'll start with a couple of them. And we're gonna watch them. You don't want to do too many because it'll chill the water down too much. But as soon as they pop open, right now, there we go. 1, 2. All these guys are done. And that's it. And the ice water stops the cooking, chills them down, and then we're ready to clean them as soon as they cool off. So we're ready to clean our razor clams. We prepped them in the hot water, boiled them really quick, immediately into ice water to stop the cooking. They popped out of the shells. Now we're ready to take the guts out and get them ready for cooking. So basically here's the clam. It's ready to pop right out of the shell. Just pull it out right here and away we go. First thing you need, a super sharp knife. If you don't have a super sharp knife, this is going to make it tough. The second thing you need, a good glass of wine while you're cleaning. So essentially what we're going to do is take this razor clam. If you look on the razor clam, there's one outside edge that's got ridges. Basically, I'm going to take your knife and go right down the center of these ridges and all the way down to the tip. So these razor clamps have two valves. They're called bivalves. One valve is for taking water in, the other valve is taking water out. So you're going to go essentially through both of those valves so you get to the bottom, and then you lay it flat. This is the digger foot. This is how he digs around the sand. Basically, you want to just go around the digger foot, pull it out, and put it to the side. The last piece is this little piece of gunk here, this brown stuff. Just cut it out, and you're good to go. Anything that's brown, just take it out. This is essentially done. Now, if you were to buy razor clams in a restaurant, this is what they would flour and bread and fry and serve it whole. You need a knife and a fork to eat it, but I like to eat them smaller, so just gonna cut all the way down the middle and then cut it along the edges like this. So you get 4 nice bite-sized dippable pieces. Now we got the foot left. I'm gonna take this off. This brown stuff is guts. Take your knife, go right down the center of it. Lay it open like that. And it goes flat, and then you just want to use your knife. Scrape any of these guts out. It's good to go. Cut this thing down the middle. We're ready to go. You can see how much meat one of these razor clams has. A limit of 15 gives you a lot of meat. We're ready to cook our razor clams. We've had them overnight in the fridge in a Ziploc bag like this with a little bit of paper towel in there to soak up most of the water. And these are all good. Look at that. This is just about a limit and a half. And there's a lot of meat in there. So I've taken some of my razor clams, you can see here, and I patted them down with a paper towel. They're nice and dry. I've checked them over. There's no sand. Last thing you want is take a bite of this and crunch your teeth on some sand. So once these are relatively dry, we're going to take them, pretty simple seasoning. I've seen some people where they will dip them in flour, then dip them in egg, and then breadcrumbs, and then fry them, which is fine. They're great and delicious that way. But for me, I just like to use a little Pride of the West. This is one of my favorites. It's a fish batter seasoning, but I basically just take Pride of the West, keep it in a Ziploc bag to keep it fresh. Take a little Pride of the West, put it in a Ziploc. This stuff is great. It's already pre-seasoned. You don't have to worry about adding anything to it. And essentially what we're doing is we're just going to take clams, add them to the Pride of the West. And that's it. Seal it up. Give it a good shake. And this is all you need. This way you're tasting the clam, you're tasting the natural flavor, but the seasoning is going to give it a little bit of crunch. Now you can do this in a fry pan, you can do it in a, whatever you want. I've got it in my double griddle here. That way I can do them all at once, keep them hot. I also have a mesh wire rack here. Once these come off of the griddle, you're going to go on the wire rack, the oil will drain off, and they'll still stay crispy. So we're going to put a little bit of oil, not a lot. And we're just going to get these guys on the fire. Shake off all the seasoning. And just lay them out. You could certainly add a little more oil if you want. And these guys are only going to take about a minute to 2 minutes aside. You don't need a lot of oil. Once they start getting that nice golden color to them, flip them over. They're done. These are going to be good and yummy and tender. You can serve these with a little bit of lemon. You can serve them with cocktail sauce. I like a little sriracha mayo, a little sriracha aioli. And they're awesome that way. That's it. I'm going to call that good. Turn that off. Take them out. Put them on our wire rack here. So we got everything plated up. Check this out. How good does this look? The razor clams are perfect. They're tender. They're delicious. I got a little bit of homemade sriracha mayo. I got lemons. But let's just give it a taste here. Oh my God. That's so good. The flavor is on point. The clams are so fresh and tender. I love this preparation because it's simple, it's easy. You can do this with razor clams, you can do this with rockfish, you can do this with shrimp, whatever. It's simple, it's delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish these guys up. Got it paired with a nice glass of wine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you want more content, leave a comment in the comment section about this. If you enjoy the channel, please subscribe. Really enjoyed this adventure with you. We had a great weekend, awesome time at the beach, and I really hope to join me on the next adventure. Thanks.